Welcome to Data Viz Daily. I'm Kevin McGinley, and it's that time again. A new update for Data Visualization Desktop, this time 12.221.0, and then a whole bunch of numbers after it, which slightly correspond to a date and then a whole bunch of numbers that I have no idea what they mean, so let's get started. And we're upgraded. So as you can see here from the main screen, it doesn't look that much different than what we saw in the prior version. Let's go ahead and just open up the sample project here so we can see a little bit about how the interface maybe has changed and what are some of the new potential features in this new version of Data Visualization Desktop. So as we open up the new sample project, one of the first things that we can see right out of the gate is that it looks like the toolbar has been sort of changed a little bit here. We've got prepare, visualize, and narrate that's now in the middle instead of the right-hand side like it was before. And this toolbar, which originally had started off on the right-hand side, then moved over here to the left-hand side, now looks like it has moved back to the right-hand side, but retains the same sort of icons and menu options that it did when it moved over here to the left. So a little bit of kind of indecision on what side it wanted to stay on, but you know, I think it has sort of settled in the right place, and prepare, visualize, and narrate being in the center is a good addition here. So if we look at the visualizations here, it doesn't look like anything's changed, no new visualizations added. Whether the visualizations behave any different or not, I'll have to dig into and see if we can determine any difference in what some of the capabilities are within the visualizations, whether they have a different look and feel to them or whether they have some new properties that you can play around with. But otherwise, everything looks pretty much, you know, sort of very similar from a visualized perspective. Let's maybe jump over here into the prepare area. See if we see any sort of similarities or differences there. Looks very much the same as what we saw before. There might be some new features hidden in here, so we'll dig into that in a little bit. But nothing sort of, you know, obviously stands out from the get-go. And I'm going to assume the same is true from the narrate perspective. I think for the most part, this will look, you know, largely the same as what we saw before. So then that begs the question, well, you know, sort of what is new within this version of Oracle Data Visualization Desktop? Well, one of the things that I can say is very new is the ability to, you know, make a connection to a new type of data source, and that is Essbase. And so if we're going to go ahead and create a new data source, actually let's do a connection here. My guess is that, yep, right front and center there, we've got sort of the Oracle-centric ones right first here. This Oracle Essbase Beta is one of our new data connections in this release, and so in a future set of sessions, I'll be exploring this more. I'm actually giving a Kscope session at Kscope 17 around what a financial analyst can do with Data Visualization Desktop, how it can improve what they do in their sort of day-to-day basis. And certainly connecting to Essbase is going to be one of those things. As we scroll down here, just kind of looking, we might see some new things, like I see a Cassandra there. That might have been there before. Not too sure, but that does look like it might be potentially new. Otherwise, it looks like there might be a few new ones here that are in beta form that I'll have to play around with and see if we can do something interesting with. But otherwise, sort of the main primary feature of this release is that Oracle Essbase connections. So we'll give that a try in a future session. Otherwise, that's it for upgrading to the latest release of Data Visualization Desktop 12.221. For Data Viz Daily, I'm Kevin McGinley. Thanks for watching.